Join me as I take on the challenge of becoming a legend in Runeterra. I'll be sharing my top pro tips to dominate the game, so let's see if I can level up my skills. In this video, you'll discover essential tips and tricks that can help you dominate the competitive landscape of Runeterra. Many players struggle to find effective strategies that work consistently, which can lead to frustration and stagnation in skill growth. It's easy to get stuck in a rut, playing the same decks and using the same tactics over and over again. But the truth is, there are so many different ways to play Runeterra, and finding what works for you is key. A lot of players get discouraged when they don't see immediate results, but the thing is, improvement takes time and practice. If you're not willing to put in the effort to learn and adapt, you'll never reach your full potential. And let's be real, who doesn't want to be a legend in Runeterra? One of the biggest mistakes I see players making is not taking the time to analyze their gameplay. They'll play a few matches, get frustrated when they lose, and then just move on to the next game without thinking about what they could have done differently. But if you want to improve, you need to be willing to look at your mistakes and learn from them. Take notes, watch replays, and think about what you could have done differently in certain situations. This is where the real growth happens. Many players also underestimate the importance of deck building. They'll just throw together a bunch of cards they like and hope for the best. But a good deck is all about synergy and strategy. You need to think about how each card works with the others, and how they'll perform in different situations. It's not just about having the strongest cards, it's about having a cohesive deck that can adapt to different opponents and scenarios. We'll explore various aspects of gameplay, including deck building, card synergy, and decision-making strategies that can enhance your performance. From understanding the different regions and their strengths and weaknesses, to mastering the art of mulliganing, we'll dive deep into the strategies that can take your gameplay to the next level. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced player, these tips will help you improve your skills and climb the ranks. One of the most important things I've learned is the importance of flexibility. You need to be able to adapt to different situations and opponents, and be willing to change your strategy mid-game if needed. This can be tough, especially if you're used to playing a certain way, but it's essential if you want to be a top player. Being inflexible will get you stuck in a rut and prevent you from improving. When it comes to decision-making, it's all about thinking critically and making smart plays. This means being aware of your opponent's moves and anticipating their strategy, as well as knowing when to take risks and when to play it safe. It's a delicate balance, but one that can make all the difference in your gameplay. The key moment will focus on one game-changing strategy that can turn the tides in your favor, showcasing real examples of its effectiveness. This strategy is all about manipulation and control, and can completely flip a game on its head if executed correctly. It requires a deep understanding of the game mechanics and card interactions, but trust me, it's worth it. I've seen players go from losing streaks to winning streaks just by incorporating this strategy into their gameplay. It's not a magic solution, of course, you still need to put in the work and practice, but it can definitely give you an edge over your opponents. And who doesn't want that? The strategy is all about setting up a strong board early on, and then using your cards to control and manipulate your opponent's moves. It requires a lot of patience and focus, but the payoff is huge. And the best part is, it's not just limited to one region or deck, it can be adapted to fit your personal playstyle and preferences. To wrap up, we'll summarize the main strategies discussed and how they can help you become a more formidable player in Runeterra. Remember, it's all about putting in the work and being willing to adapt and learn. With these tips and a bit of practice, you can dominate the competition and become a legend in your own right. Don't forget to like, comment with your own tips, and subscribe for more guides to help you on your journey to becoming a Runeterra legend.